Horse Racing Nation here as we wrap up Black Eyed Susan Day with the most popular man on the internet. Well, not quite. Where do you rank?
I'd say I'm at least in the top 15. Working my way up the ladder, you know.
Joe Nevills, the Michigan Bred Claimer, is a bad dude, and he did not bring the 10-gallon hat with him today, which appears in his Twitter avatar under the handle Bred Claimer. But very nice to join us here on Horse Racing Nation. And,
glad to be here.
Tell us about the experience so far for you. You got in Wednesday, you went up to Fairhill. Let's talk about Animal Kingdom, what you saw, impressions.
He looked very good, very on the muscle. I wish I could tell you more about his actual breeze, but my camera kind of spazzed out on me, so I was more worried about that than the actual work. But from what I did see of it, he looked very strong, and he should be in very good condition coming into Saturday's race.
What did you think of Fairhill, the facility itself? I mean, the idea that he's in this little cocoon this week, you know, and off the grounds and away from this media circus here. Just the concept's very interesting, and I think a lot of trainers are starting to look at this.
You know, I really have no problem with it. You know, he dealt with the media pressure on Derby Day, so clearly that's not going to be too big of an issue for him. If he can have, you know, a nice little vacation away from everything, get his mind right, get everything good, more power to him.
Talk about some of the others in the race dialed in, running for $6 million. Thoughts on him?
$6 million?
An Austin Powers reference? Oh, I told you he was a bad dude. You didn't take my word for it. An Austin Powers reference. What's your favorite of the Austin Powers reference?
Probably The Spy Who Shagged Me.
Absolutely. Didn't like Goldman.
No.
We'll just forget that ever happened. That doesn't work for me. But yeah, no, it's running for $6 million. Of course, the result of that generous Frank Stronach payout for competing in the prep races in Florida and winning the Holy Bull and the subsequent Florida Derby. This race should set up a little better for him with a couple of front runners in here, and perhaps they'll be able to break wind on the front end this time.
Well, actually, Dialed In is probably going to be my pick for the Preakness. If you're going to bring your horse to a race and run for $6 million, you better have him in the best condition you can possibly get him into. So if he's going to win a race, it better be this one. So that's just my thoughts on it.
Forgot to mention that you're here for Throughbred Times this week.
Yes.
Talk about some of the stuff you're doing for them. What do you got? What features you're working on? I know you're big on the infield scene. Our boy Kegasis. Talk about
That's
that.
right. I'm coming for you, Kegasis. Saturday morning, Cornhole Arena. It's on.
The Jägermeister Dome. There's a big cornhole game.
The Jaeger Dome.
Going on. This was a challenge issued by whoever handles the Twitter handle All Hail Kegasis on Twitter. Joe accepted. And so this is a big event. But talk about him and this whole thing.
I love it. I know a lot of people have a problem with it, saying that it's lowbrow and everything. But I don't know. I just embrace things like this. I embrace the ridiculous, and this is, you know, ridiculous in a good way.
And yeah, I will absolutely be on hand for this cornhole game tomorrow. I just absolutely cannot wait. And not much out there in the. I'm sorry.
Would you say it's going to be legendary?
I think legendary is apt. Legendary. How about all the critics? Boy, did you see the Twitter feed today? All that Kegasis was in just absolute. He was on fire. He was taking down his critics one by one. He was. I mean, I figured him for a happier fellow than he was in a nasty mood today. I hope he's not in that mood tomorrow. He's getting his game face.
I was gonna say, he just got to work out his demons, and you know, he's just getting himself in the right mindset for when I destroy him tomorrow. It's gonna happen.
Dialed in. Who do you like underneath?
Let's see. I like Dance City quite a bit of the new shooters. I think he's climbed the ladder very well. I think he's worked out very well. So if he can translate it onto the track, he ought to do very well. Third place, I have Animal Kingdom. I don't know. He could very well take it.
Did his derby seem fluky to you? If you're picking him third, it would seem to suggest that you thought it was a little bit. I mean,
well, I guess you could say I lost a good deal of money because of Animal Kingdom, so I guess you could say I'm a little bit bitter. And honestly, I'm just playing more. Dialed In needs to win the race more than him, just on terms of money. But I wouldn't be shocked if Animal Kingdom won it. That's just, I figure he's going to run third tomorrow.
Interesting. I mean, it just, he seemed. I don't know about you, but it didn't seem like the Super Saver Derby to me. I mean, it felt a little better than that. It felt a little better than the Giacomo Derby. It wasn't. It felt a lot better than the Giacomo Derby. But I mean, it just didn't. I didn't get that crazy fluke, feel for this Derby. I mean,
third in the Preakness is certainly no fluke. I mean, that's still a respectable showing.
He stamps it. I mean, mind that bird, of course. Then he stamped his Derby with a game second to Rachel Alexandra, and maybe that's the comparison. Although mind that bird went on to just. After that, on to West Virginia. And
he went into the gold member section of his career.
That's a nice way to put it.
Thank you.
Very nice of that. Joe Nevills, the Michigan Bred Claimer, mibredclaimer.blogspot or WordPress?
WordPress.
WordPress.
mibredclaimer.wordpress.com.
You're on that train too, that WordPress train. Oh boy, yeah, no, the good folks at WordPress. Oh man. And also Thoroughbred Times, Joe, thank you for stopping by. Have fun tomorrow. Good luck against Pegasus. Take him down, brother. Be legendary.
Yes, and mad love to my main man, Macho Man, Randy Savage.
We got it real quick. You're a big wrestling guy. Eulogy on the Macho Man.
Ooh, yeah!
Thank you, Joe.
Thank you.